Hi, it's Martin here. You know, it's true that when you look at pictures of funny things regarding the Watchtower, like pictures of Stephen Lett or Anthony Morris, how ridiculous and how mad Anthony Morris was when he lit a candle, when he could see the destruction of his thinking in his mind, the brainwashing of all apostates and everybody being destroyed at Armageddon, and quite loving it and thinking it's funny, which it was in a sense, because it's not true and it's not going to happen. But we only basically Jehovah's Witnesses, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, would understand some of the funny things that Jehovah's Witnesses do and have done, and that we need to laugh and joke about. So I have a joke. What's the difference between a Skoda and a Jehovah's Witness? So I said, what's the difference between a Skoda and a Jehovah's Witness? Just think about it for a minute. It might not be logical. So what's the difference between a Skoda and a Jehovah's Witness? You can't shut the door on a Skoda, but you can't shut the door on a Jehovah's Witness. So that is a joke that most people would understand, because when Jehovah's Witnesses come to the door, you can never try and shut the door, because they're so determined and brainwashed, as not we were, to not want to leave. So we get the joke. I think what's funny is when the governing body say that they are speaking on behalf of Jehovah God, that they represent Jehovah, they're Jehovah's spokesman, and then when they're caught out, they say they're not Jehovah's spokesman. They either are Jehovah's spokesman or they're not. But when you look at their pictures and you see them on TV, they look like they cannot act. They look like that they are mad, and they look like that they are brainwashed, and they really believe that they are the governing body. And as Jehovah's Witnesses, we can see how ridiculous it is when we remember that we didn't at one time know the governing body before they put it on TV. But they can't act, and they look like they're a bunch of loonies. Which is funny is when they wear their watches, their gold-plated watches, or when they ask for money and they're trying to convince the people in the Watchtower, especially Stephen Lett. It's so funny because we know that they've got lots of money, even over COVID, that they wanted more money when they were getting money from the government. I suppose something else that's funny to me is their go bags. They really thought that Armageddon was going to come at COVID, and everybody brought their go bags. So whoever made the go bags made a profit of money the time of COVID, and they've got their go bags ready for when the society tells them what to do. I think it's funny is that Watchtower tells them whatever the Watchtower tells them to do. If it's to jump, they jump. To me, that's funny. The changes, the new light, which is old light in their Watchtower publications, and they're seriously trying to convince people that there is new light. I wonder, what joke would you be thinking of? What joke would you know now as you're listening? If you have a joke about Jehovah's Witnesses, please put it in the comments. To me, what is funny is that they claim to be prophets, and then they say that they're not prophets, and they lied about Armageddon, but they can convince people funnily and madly and stupidly that what apostates say is lies, and they are good at lying and good in convincing their 8 million Jehovah's Witnesses when we know that they've lied. I hadn't got that much, but I thought, when you look at the history of beards, and 1 minute they tell you that if you have a beard you can't be an elder and you can't be a ministerial servant, and then all of a sudden it's new light, and you've got the governing body that are basically taking the piss. It's funny, but it's not funny, because there are people who never became elders or ministerial servants. Maybe that's a good thing, but to sincerely believe that a beard is new light when Jesus had a beard, Jesus' disciples had a beard. When you look at the pictures of funny things that the Watchtower does, have a laugh, because we all need to relieve the stress of being a watch, especially me, because I'm such a serious person. But it's good that there are other people that can make me laugh, that help my process of coming out of this mad organisation. And let's hope that we can all have a good laugh, and laugh at the stupidity of the Watchtower, which is a joke. But the joke about Jehovah's Witnesses, about the Skoda and the Jehovah's Witness, when you say what's the difference between a Skoda and a Jehovah's Witness, you can shut the door on a Skoda, but you can't shut the door on a Jehovah's Witness. And there are many jokes, and jokes help us to laugh and heal, and help us to see how stupid that we were. But thank God that our eyes have been opened on the ridiculous beliefs and doctrines and things that happen, and things that the governing body do live on TV, that we can laugh at their stupidity. It's Martin saying bye.